Story now that's all new this morning. East Providence City Council voting in favor of rezoning the old Metacomet Golf Course, latest step in an ongoing battle between concerned residents and a local developer.
Definitely a heated battle there in East Providence. 12 News reporter Kayla Fish joins us live with the details on this vote and where the issue goes now.
Well, the decision to rezone the Metacomet property came after lengthy discussion here at City Hall that began at the meeting last night and stretched into early this morning. But in the end, the council voted 3-2 in favor of rezoning the former golf course. As 12 News has previously reported, Marshall Properties has plans to develop more than 60 acres of the 130-acre Metacomet Golf Course property off Veterans Memorial Parkway. There are currently no specifics as to what will go there, but during the meeting, the developer said they made changes to their original plans and that they'd be a good neighbor. But members of the group Keep Metacomet Green, who have opposed the developer's plans from the start, say their fight is never over.
We're deeply disappointed by their actions. We think that they didn't quite understand the options that were available to them. We have to sit back and discuss where we go from here, but we're certainly continuing.
Now, the City Council president tells 12 News that the issue is now out of their hands, and while the zoning change allows for this land to be redeveloped by Marshall Properties, City Council President Robert Brito told 12 News that there are still plenty of hurdles to go through in front of the Waterfront Commission before any real work can begin there. Live in East Providence, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.
Plans to redevelop the former Metacomet Golf Course in East Providence are now moving forward.
City Council voted to rezone the former property at a meeting late last night. 12 News reporter Kayla Fish joins us live. Kayla, tell us what happens next.
Well, this vote helps pave the way for Marshall Properties to redevelop the old golf course, but there are still plenty of steps that need to be taken before any real work can begin at the Metacomet property. This is, of course, the latest development in that ongoing and often heated battle between Marshall Properties, the local developer, and East Providence residents over what exactly to do with the former Metacomet golf course. Neighbors say they're concerned about an increase in traffic. Marshall Properties says that wouldn't be an issue, and they assured people at the meeting last night they'd be a good neighbor. There were some amendments made last night to potential plans for the property, for example, no hotel and no big box stores like Walmart. And while Council President Robert Brito says the developer still faces plenty of hurdles in front of the Waterfront Commission before work can begin, the issue is now out of the council's hands.
This has been a long process. It's far longer than we had anticipated. However, we're here. It's done. It's over with. Now we as a council and a city, we can move forward and start working on other projects in addition to working on other issues.
Now, advocates with the group Keep Metacomet Green, who have been fighting against the developer's plans from the start, tell 12 News that they're disappointed in the council's decision last night. They tell us that their fight is never over. Live in East Providence, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.